Hey, it's Alec Torelli from Conscious Poker. In this video, we're going to talk about a transformation of online poker. I'm so excited to share this with you. I think this is a very unique new opportunity, something we've never seen before in the 20 years of online poker. Full transparency before diving into today's video. I'm an ambassador for, I'm sponsored by, I'm an investor in Phenom Poker. I'm extremely bullish this project. I am absolutely in love with what they're doing, but I wanted to share that with you before. I'm sponsored by the site and promoting the site. I am very excited to share this with you. I would never do something that I don't truly believe in. I put my own money in it. It's something I absolutely love, and let's dive in. So Phenom Poker will be launching October 7th, and I'm really excited to announce I will be hosting meetup games virtually on Phenom Poker. I might be streaming, I might be creating little hand of the day videos and Instagram reels. So head over to consciouspoker.com, subscribe, and I will send out an email when I'm playing on there and how to get involved in the game I'll be hosting as well. I'm really excited. Also visit joinphenom.com to create an account today and get notified when we launch. All right, so first off, guys, a little bit of context. I'm using grind to earn as a pun on play to earn. Now, if you're in the crypto space, you know about crypto gaming. Play to earn is this idea that you can play a video game and powered by blockchain technology, you could earn tokens for playing the game. And this is a unique model because typically in normal video games, ownership is centralized, right? So there's a company that creates the game and they maintain all of that economic value created from the game. When the game sells, the company makes all the money, and the players, who end up building a lot of that value, the community and the player base is the value. They get nothing. They don't own anything in the game. They earn points, or they earn swords or shields or badges or levels, but they can't monetize any of that, right? So all of that value is given to the companies at the sort of expense or misaligned interests of the players. Now, in poker, we've seen a similar phenomenon. We have a lot of baggage with online poker. A lot of people are scarred, there's PTSD, and rightfully so. There's a lot of bad shit that's happened with online poker. We saw Black Friday, where sites basically mismanaged player funds. They weren't segregated, and therefore, it was kind of a Ponzi scheme. The sites went under. They didn't pay back the players. We've seen cheating. We've seen bots. We've seen like so many different things happen in online poker. One of the problems, right? We've seen rewards taken away from the players, where they used to have these amazing rewards and rakeback systems and things like that. And then that slowly got taken away. And so what we've seen is ultimately, what is the root cause of this problem? There's a misalignment of incentives between company operators and the players, right? So the company operators want to extract as much value as possible from the profits of the site. And where does that profit come from? It comes from us, it comes from you and me. It comes from us that are playing on the site, generating rake. And so when they raise that rake, or when they don't give as much rate back to the players, or when they do things at their own interest at the expense of the players, there's that misalignment of interest and misalignment of values. And we've seen ultimately the players have suffered, right? It's always the players that suffer. So what if there was a way to align these economic interests and create a new economic model? And that's what I'm excited to share with you here today. And this is kind of the basis of how Phenom Poker works. Now, Phenom Poker is what I believe is a revolutionary new online poker site. It's a new economic model. It's powered by blockchain technology, where your grind at the table, the reason I'm calling it grind to earn, is because when you play poker on Phenom, it's not just about winning money. Of course, you're going to win money if you're a good player. You could win money. It's just like a normal poker site. But grinding on Phenom also builds you equity and an income stream that grows with you, and it grows with the growth of the site. So I'll explain how this works, and first I want to talk about what makes Phenom different. So it's a player-owned platform. So typical sites are owned by a few shareholders, investors, a board, VCs, whatever, and there's maybe 5, 10, 50 owners, right? And there's a very small group of people that own the site. Phenom is completely flipping the model on its head. It's a player-owned platform, so it's the first community-owned poker site. It decentralizes the ownership, and the majority of the ownership is going to be ended up owned by the community, by me and you, by people that play on the site. And when you play on the site, you earn rake back, but those rake back come in the form of tokens, and the tokens represent ownership. So you're literally earning equity in the site of Phenom for playing on the site. Now, these tokens can be swapped back for dollars at any time. You could cash them out at any time. There's a formula which I share more in a blog post and link in the description for exactly how this works if you want to get into the details. But those tokens could be swapped for dollar value. They have a dollar value, and as the site rakes more money, the token price increases. It's based on the rake, and you can swap those for cash at any time. But the coolest part is this. I talked about the passive income side of things. 50% of all of the site's rake is shared with the players. So if you own 1% of the supply of Phenom, then you'll get 0.5%, right? 50% of the rake is shared. 0.5% of all the rake every week drop to your wallet. So every week airdropped to your wallet, you will get that money in cash. So not only do you have equity in the site, you also have a passive income stream for having Phenom tokens. In addition to that, you have community voting, right? Because the ownership is decentralized and a lot of people are going to have tokens. We could, as players on the site, as owners of the site, we could submit proposals and vote on governance of how the site will work. So it's a really incredible model, and I believe this alignment of incentives is really what's going to transform poker. So to get started, you can visit joinphenom.com, make an account, sign up. You'll have to go through a KYC process. Every account is tied to a real identity so that it prevents bots from playing on the site. We also are going to have improved security for a lot of things that you see in traditional online poker. So everyone's identity is tied to a real person. You have to verify your ID when you create an account for security reasons. If someone gets caught cheating, the Phenom is going to out their identity publicly. So it's a big deterrent for people to cheat. It's going to be hopefully a lot better fair play, bots, anti-collusion, that sort of thing. They're also using big data to monitor betting patterns of people on the site to see if there's suspicious data and then dive more deep into that to make sure that the site is as fair as possible. So, of course, you can't prevent 100% of cheating, just like if you open a store, you can't present 100% of people stealing from the store. There will still be people stealing from a store. There still could potentially be cheaters. It's possible, but they're doing they have really strong vision, a really strong anti-collusion, anti-cheating, anti-bot measures to prevent and deter this behavior as well. So making Phenom a safe place to play is a huge priority of the team. There's also an interview with me and the founder, Matt, who's become a good friend of mine over the year since I've been involved in Phenom. That's up here. You can click on the link and watch that video as well. So a couple more things here about the tokenomics, how it works, how to earn tokens. There's only two ways to earn tokens. So one is playing on the site. So every time you play on the site, when you earn rakeback, you will earn tokens. Now there's 5 tiers for rakeback, and Phenom's planning on bringing back the glory days of online poker. So think about Supernova Elite if you were playing on Stars. There's various tiers. So the more that you play, the higher your tier will be. The higher your tier, the more percent rakeback you will earn. And again, that rakeback is in the form of tokens, which can be swapped for cash, or you can earn passive income through earning a percentage of the rake of the site. So this idea that I'm sharing, that I came up with, is called Phenomics. And it's this idea of the economic model of Phenom, where I believe it's possible to earn 100% rakeback, right? If you're in a middle tier, let's say you're earning 25% rakeback on Phenom. If you earn $1 today and the site grows, then it's possible that that dollar today could be worth $4 tomorrow. And that would be 100% rakeback if the token price increases by 4x, because the rake of the site increases by 4x. The token price is based on the rake. So the more that the site rakes, the more that the tokens are worth. And therefore, the rakeback could be worth a lot. So I think this game theory sort of creates an incentive for people to grind very early on in Phenom, because once they see, if it catches on, if it gains adoption, that the token value increases as more rake is generated from the site, then it's going to be kind of a rush for people to play a lot early on and grind to earn, because those tokens they're earning today could be worth a lot more tomorrow. Now, this is not like a normal crypto project where the token is the product and people speculate on the price of the token and they buy the token hoping it goes up, hoping it could be a greater fool and sold to someone else in the future, and then it all comes crashing down. Phenom tokens cannot be transferred. They cannot be bought. They can only be earned through playing on the site, or they could be earned through referring players to the site. So the token price is fixed. You're buying the token, you're selling the tokens back to the Phenom treasury, and that token price is fixed and it's based on the rate. So this trades like a stock. It's trading on like a price to earnings ratio. The token price is 10x the annual revenue, and that is the price of the token. So there's no speculation. There's no trading the tokens. There's no secondary market. You can't go swap the tokens. You can't go sell it to someone else. You have to earn the tokens by playing on the site, or you could do what's called becoming an agent. If you have a network of people that play poker that you can sign them up to play on Phenom Poker, and every time you sign up a player, you will earn 100 tokens. If you're interested in becoming an agent, you have a network, DM me at Alec Torelli on Instagram or Twitter, or email me, alec@consciouspoker.com, CONSCIOUS poker.com, and just message me, hey, become an agent. That'll be the subject line, and I can get you set up to become an agent, and we'll both earn tokens, and it's awesome. It's like a win-win situation, creates that positive feedback loop to get people to sign up on the site. So I'm not making any price predictions, the value of the tokens will depend on Phenom's success. There is a risk that if the site fails to adopt players, then it could flop, and the flywheel mechanics that I'm talking about in this video might not work. But the way I look at it is, it's not like people are investing money to buy the token, right? People are playing on the site. So the thing people are investing, let's say, they're not even investing, but the thing people are risking, so to speak, is their time. Playing on poker, grind to earn could only fail if when people grind, they're earning rake back and those tokens go down in value because people aren't playing and the token price goes down because the site is generating less money. So there is a risk of that happening. And of course, we don't know what's going to happen, but we have a lot of people on the wait list. I think there's buzz around it. And I think this flywheel mechanics really have the potential to take off. So I think this is kind of a new model. People haven't seen this before. I don't think it's very well understood. I think on the surface, when you look at it, you just see, oh, token, crypto, poker, it seems kind of like obscure and like a little fishy, and I totally understand that sentiment. I know there's a lot of questions as well people are going to have. I want to answer those in a future video, so just leave a comment below and let me know what questions you have. I'll try and do a Q&A. Last thing I forgot to mention too, I talked about this in the beginning, there is no Black Friday situation, and that's because it's built on blockchain technology. So your money is in your crypto wallet. When you go to play on Phenom, you play on the table. Each table, for those that understand crypto, it's a smart contract. So you're depositing money from the wallet that you control to the table, just like you're buying into a normal poker game, right? When you sit down in a poker room, you have money in your pocket, you take that money out, you put it on the table, right? That's the only time that your money is not in your wallet. The second you cash out from that virtual table, the money goes directly back to your wallet. There's no deposit fees, which is a huge problem with online poker. Sometimes people pay 5% on credit cards, whatever. There's no cash out fees, and cash outs are instantaneous, and the money goes back to your wallet that you control. The money's always in your control. There's no middlemen. Black Friday can't happen. If the site crashes, it doesn't affect you. The only money that's at risk is the money that's actually being played with in the moment on the site at that individual time, because that's the only money that's in a smart contract that's not in your wallet. The second you cash out, that money's in your wallet. So if the site goes down, the site crashes, doesn't matter. Money's back in your wallet instantaneously. So that is an incredible new breakthrough with Phenom as well. There's so many things I'm so excited about. I tried to highlight the overview here in this video. I will be playing a lot on there. So a couple things, drop your questions. Go to joinphenom.com and make an account today. There's a link in the description below. Go to joinphenom.com. You'll get 100 free tokens just for creating an account. Token price launches at 50 cents. Again, it's based on the revenue. It could go up, could go down. Leave it up to you to decide what you think about that. Also, DM me at Alec Torelli or alec@consciouspoker.com to become an agent today. You could earn 100 tokens per player you sign up. There's also amazing bonuses if you sign up more players. I could explain that to you as well. And subscribe to the channel. More awesome content's coming, and I will put out a video about future Q&A if there's a lot of questions. Happy to answer that as well. And I really look forward to transforming online poker together. Really excited to be a part of it, and I'll see you in the next one.